Hey everyone! Today's video is a really special one because Nino has become a father! In case you guys didn't know, Nino is my favorite member of Arashi. He's also my favorite celebrity in the whole wide world and I've liked him for 6 years, so this news and this video is really exciting to me. As you can see by the title of the video today, I'm going to be talking about Nino's very happy announcement, and I'm going to be showing you guys my Nino uchiwa collection that I've amassed over the past 6 years, and just in general reminiscing about my time as a Nino fan and as an Arashi fan. So let's go! So on March 5, 2021, there were rumours circulating around the internet that Arashi was going to make a big announcement. Late at night, Nino announced that his wife had given birth and that he had become a father. He released a statement through his office and it stated, "This is a personal matter, but I'm announcing that our first child, a girl, was born. I am so relieved she was born safely and will from now on support my family and devote myself to work." He also expressed gratitude to the medical staff who helped them, especially through this tough time. I remember when I first read this announcement, I was curled up in my bed and it was 15 minutes past midnight and I was just kind of scrolling through my phone and I saw the announcement that Nino's wife has given birth to a baby girl and Nino has become a father, and I just screamed out loud even though it was the middle of the night. I am just so excited and I'm so happy for him, and I know that his daughter is going to be the luckiest girl in the world. I mean, she already automatically has 4 Arashi uncles who are obviously going to spoil her so much. All these photos of Nino with children and the other Arashi members with children have been popping up everywhere on my newsfeed and they're just so adorable. Some of them are really recent, like a couple of years ago, and some of them are actually from more than 10 years ago, but they are still so cute, every single one of them. And it somehow just awakens a kind of maternal instinct in me and just makes me appreciate and love all of the Arashi members even more. Talking about the birth of Nino's daughter, it actually reminds me of the time last year where he announced that his wife was pregnant, and I remember at that time I was also really happy. Like seriously, I've never been so excited for anyone when they announced that they were pregnant or their wife was pregnant as I have been for Nino, and I definitely wish Nino and his family all the best now and into the future. So now moving on to the second part of this video, which is me showing off my Nino uchiwa collection. Because Nino is my ichiban, I make a point of buying his uchiwas quite frequently. So I used to buy 2 or 3 every time I went to Japan. Obviously now it's a little bit harder because we can't travel overseas, and you know, uchiwas, they're this really big but also very flimsy kind of piece of merchandise, and there is a huge chance of an uchiwa getting bent or destroyed in the mail, so you kind of have to put protective cardboard or bubble wrap or both over the top. And even so, because especially jumbo uchiwas are so huge in surface area, it's really hard to find a piece of cardboard or a piece of bubble wrap that's that big and also unfoldable and unbreakable. Due to the size of uchiwas as well, they are very expensive to ship. So yeah, I haven't really bought uchiwas in a year, I would say, but I do have quite a lot of Nino uchiwas that I've amassed over the years. So I just wanted to show you guys my uchiwas and hopefully you can find a bit of enjoyment out of it. Alright, so now we're getting into the part of the video where I show you guys my Nino uchiwa collection. So these are all of Nino's individual uchiwas that I've collected over 5 or 6 years. There are 9 jumbo uchiwas and there are 5 mini uchiwas. So I've arranged them in chronological order, starting from here, going this way, and then from here, going this way. And then the mini uchiwas are in chronological order as well. And I'm just gonna go through one by one and show you guys close up what they look like. I think you can get a really good sense of how Nino has matured and developed over the years when you look at the uchiwas side by side. And I'm just gonna reminisce over how I came to get these uchiwas. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I kind of feel like talking about mini uchiwas first. This one is the mini uchiwa from 5x10, and you can see that on the back it says 5x10. This is back when Nino had that very funny side hairstyle. Personally, I don't think it suits his face very well. It's definitely very unique and I don't remember he ever went back to this hairstyle. Yep, that's the 5x10 one. Next uchiwa that I have for the mini uchiwas is the Beautiful World mini uchiwa. If you guys remember my December 31 This is Arashi live video, you'll know that I put this up on my wall. I really like this uchiwa because it's fully yellow, and I feel like his hairstyle and his general outfits and aura here is probably the most representative of Nino that I can think of out of the 21 years that he's been in the entertainment industry. The only bad thing is, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's actually a hole here, and I tried to fix it with like brown colored permanent marker, so hopefully you can't really see that. Yeah, that's the Beautiful World one. Then we have his mini uchiwa from the Love era back in 2013. It's another one of my favorite hairstyles, and I remember I really liked the photo shoot that went along with this as well, and I love how he's wearing a hoodie. It makes him look really cute, and I feel like it's very suitable for him. Next uchiwa is the first leg of the 5x20 mini uchiwa. Now I love this mini uchiwa. It's one of my favorites because I bought it in Fukuoka after I watched the concert. It was the only member mini uchiwa that I got, but I really love this uchiwa. Love what he's wearing. I love how he looks genuinely happy in this one. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites. And finally is the mini uchiwa from the second leg of the 5x20 tour. This one, he looks more mature. He cut his hair a little bit, and I love the pastel colors, and I did kind of squash this one as well, if you guys can see over here, which is a shame. I think I dropped a pen on it or something. That's all the mini uchiwas, and now I'm gonna move on to the jumbo uchiwas. The first jumbo uchiwa we have is one that I need to be very careful of because it's kind of falling apart. As you can see, if I reflect it, this is from a really long time ago. This is from the 2002 Here We Go era. He looks really young in this era, as you can see. I contemplated whether to get this or not because it is kind of falling apart, but it's really hard to find nowadays. So yeah, I bought it from Trio Harajuku back when I visited in 2018. Next uchiwa is this one, and this one I actually didn't know where it came from at first, but if you look at the back, it says it's from the 2007 to 2008 Johnny's Countdown concert, which is pretty interesting because ever since I became a fan in 2015, they haven't made individual jumbo uchiwas for the Johnny's Countdown concert, but I really like his hair in this one. It's kind of like frazzled, and it's really cute, and I like how it's a little bit brown as well. I just feel like if you compare the 2002 to the 2008 one, he literally hasn't aged even though it's been 6 years, which I think is crazy. Next one is also from the 5x10 concert back in 2009. It's a jumbo uchiwa, and it's that hair that I don't really like. When Nino has this hair, I feel like it elongates his face even more to the point where he looks a bit like a mouse. But I really like the back. It's sparkly and it's very festive and celebratory. If I compare these two, I'd probably say I like the mini uchiwa a little bit more, even though at the time when I saw the jumbo one, I thought it was really cool and that's why I got it. So the next uchiwa is from the Scene tour back in 2010. For this one, I don't have much to say for it except I really like the songs on the album, and it's just another uchiwa to add to my collection. I have trouble telling this one and the next one apart, so I'm going to show the next one first. So the next one I was talking about is the Beautiful World Jumbo Uchiwa. So I have trouble telling this one and the Scene one apart, because if you look at them, he basically looks the same and he has the same haircut. I also like to look at both of the mini uchiwa and the jumbo uchiwa from Beautiful World together. I definitely like the mini one better for this one because I like the color a lot better. I feel like his face is really saturated in this one for some reason. Okay, moving on to the next one. So after the Beautiful World 2011 Jumbo Uchiwa, I didn't get any more Jumbo Uchiwas until we reached 2016 Are You Happy? So fun fact about this Jumbo Uchiwa, it's the first Uchiwa that I ever got of Nino. Basically, it was my first time ever going to Japan. It was after I finished my HSC, which is my uni entrance exams in year 12. And so when we went to Tokyo, I thought it would be cool to visit Tokyo Dome. And I actually didn't know Arashi was selling goods there at the time, but I saw this security guard holding a sign that says Arashi goods this way. And then I followed the sign and I was really excited, and I waited like 2 hours to get my Are You Happy goods. I love the back of this one. I think it's really cute and it's really fun. So yeah, this was the first Nino uchiwa that I ever got. This uchiwa still holds a very special place in my heart. His pose is a little bit different compared to the other ones, and it's the only yellow plastic jumbo uchiwa that I have, so I really like this one. So the next one was directly after Are You Happy? This was the 2017 Untitled concert. I actually went to the concert in Osaka and I got to sit in the stands and watch it. So while I was watching it, I held up this uchiwa. Because I was in the stands, no one actually saw me, but it still brings back a lot of good memories when I look at this uchiwa. The only thing I don't like about it is that he looks really serious, but still really good, and it fits the concept of Untitled really well. Next uchiwa is another one of my favorites. This is the first leg of the 5x20 jumbo uchiwa. I bought every single member for this because I went to see 5x20 live in Fukuoka. I got an arena seat. I forced my mum to hold up this uchiwa while I held up my Sydney uchiwa. Yeah, one of my favorite uchiwas and brings back a lot of good memories. And last but not least is the second leg of 5x20 Nino uchiwa. He looks really serious in this one, and the coloring is really dark for the background. I also did buy the AraFest 2020 and the This Is Arashi Live uchiwas, but they haven't arrived yet, and I'm really hoping they'll arrive soon. Okay, so that was it for my uchiwa collection. Now I'm just gonna go back to my face and do an outro. So yeah, that is it for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations again to Nino, his wife, and their baby. Congratulations to the whole family and to the couple. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!